Good afternoon and welcome here to a big day. We're glad for the great weather and really looking forward to cutting the ribbon on our second national fitness campaign fit lot here, or fitness facility. So without further ado, I want to introduce the mayor of the city of Lansing, Mayor Andy Schor.
Thank you. Thank you, Brett. I'm flashing back to when we did this at McGuire Park on the south side, and they made me box jump. Some of you were nodding. I was able to do it, so I was impressed with that, but I think I did one. Well, welcome, everybody. Welcome here to Washington Park, which very soon will be changing its name over to Stabenow Park on behalf of our wonderful Senator Debbie Stabenow, and I see Callie Fox is here from her office. Scott in my office just joked with me that the media should be very familiar with Washington Park, as we were just here for the art feature, and we're doing so much work here. This park, as you know, is right in the middle of the city of Lansing. I'm excited that we're continuing to increase the things that are here for all of Lansing. I want to recognize Councilwoman Tamara Carter, who this is the second time I'm seeing her today. She's all over the place. Thank you for being here. I saw Tursten Walters from our Parks Board here. I don't know if I'm missing any of our other Parks Board members, but this is a really fun day where we can show that not only are we a great community with incredible parks, but we care about health. This is our third fit lot. We have one downtown over by, I'm working on it. We have one over by Rotary Park and one over down on the south side at McGuire Park. On the further south side by Jolly, and here we are exactly in the heart of the city at Washington Park. We're seeing all of this along with a new playground, so we're going to continue to build resources for our residents and for anybody that wants to come and visit. I've hit most of the talking points they gave me without even realizing, but I will point out, for those not familiar with the fitness court, a fitness court's an open-air wellness center that allows users to leverage their own body weight to get a complete workout. We created it. These are created with adults with folks of all ages in mind. It's adaptable for all fitness levels and can be used in group or solo settings. I have had the opportunity to wander around our city and see people using these all throughout our city. I see them in other cities. We know they get used, and we're happy that we can provide this resource. I do want to thank the wonderful folks at Priority Health, a Michigan nonprofit health plan. I just informed their whole staff that at the last one they gave me one of these workout shirts, and they are awesome. The material's great. You don't really sweat through it. My wife and I were in Boston, and I wore one walking around Boston because it was roasting. Thank you all for being here. I also want to thank the National Fitness Campaign. They have been tremendously helpful, and they didn't put it in my talking points, but I would want to thank our park staff. Our park staff truly understands that parks and recreation are about health and wellness for our young people. It's about mental health, being able to come out here, even if it's really hot sun, but really at any time, sun, cold, any time of the year, being able to get some exercise and having these resources is tremendously important for our community, and we're proud to provide it. So thank you all for being here. Tamara, did you want to say anything? Are you sure? All right. I always bring her up, and she always gets mad at me, but she's a fantastic councilwoman. Okay, Brett, what's next? I assume we're going to start using some of the equipment.
There you go. Pretty soon. We did want to recognize, and again, we have another one of these Priority Health fitness courts down at McGuire Park, and I did want to bring up from Priority Health Rick Abbott, who is the Senior VP of Employer Solutions, to say a few words.
So it's a privilege today to be here as we launch the second Priority Health Fitness Court in the city of Lansing and the 21st across this entire state. I would like to thank the city of Lansing leaders, Mayor Andy Schor, Parks and Recreation Director Brett Kaschinske, state and city officials, the city of Lansing staff, the River Caddis Group, and the community at large. Also, I would like to thank the National Fitness Campaign, who has been a partner on this journey the last few years as we've opened these across the state. They have launched 500 of these across the entire country, really investing in the health and well-being of our communities. Changing the environment to support better health for the communities that we have requires strong public-private partnerships, just like this one. But it also requires the support of the community and the surrounding neighbors. And last year, 231,000 people utilized these fitness centers, accounting for 57 million calories lost. A real testament to the impact Priority Health and our public partners are having with this. I have a personal passion for mental health. I have multiple family members who have been impacted. And the only way to truly support whole person care is to support not just physical health, but mental health. Exercise and movement and things like that have been demonstrated to really improve the mental health of the people we serve in our communities. So it's amazing that we're able to launch things like this to really invest in our communities to do so. Half of our health outcomes actually have nothing to do with medical visits. They're called social determinants of health. Food insecurity, housing insecurity, access to things like this that allow you to go and move and exercise are critically important in supporting the health and well-being of our communities, which again makes us really excited to be able to launch our second one here in the city. Next month, another fitness court at Jackson College, and shortly after, Hamtramck. And we'll continue to invest up until 2027, when we expect 1/3 of the communities across Michigan, 3.3 million Michiganders, to have access to exercise equipment like this. So I again want to thank you for the honor and privilege of being here, and thank you again for working with us to make our communities better across Michigan. Thank you all.
I did want to take this opportunity to recognize, Rick mentioned about River Caddis, and they were a sponsor for us, so contributing to this because this is important to them. If you take a look just to the north, you will see landscape that is under construction, and that is going to be our public safety campus along with our courts, and we have that moving into the area, and River Caddis is responsible for a lot of the design, etc., with that project. So we're looking forward to that transformation in this area here around the park. We have new things coming with the old McLaren facility next door. And again, with this being in the center of the city, we're just real happy for River Caddis and their commitment to this along with Priority Health. Rick, thank you for those words. This is part of our mission. Our mission is to provide things that really aren't otherwise available to Lansing residents. And so we're talking about free access to fitness areas. Our other one is on the River Trail. Again, our focus of this one was really to put it in the center of the city. We still have work to do, not only with adding these around the city, we have work to do actually at this facility with some slope here issues that you see around there. So we still have some construction on this, but we did want to ribbon cut this as we have had some great improvements here in the park, and we're looking forward to more of that in our park system. I did want to take and recognize some of our staff at the city and specifically within the Parks and Recreation Department that has helped out with this. Zach McElroy applied for the grant and applied for this program with the National Fitness Campaign. Thank you. So yes, this is not an automatic that you just call them up and they, yep, we'll put it in. So you have to apply for this. You have to fit within the criteria that this is the right place for the fitness court in your area. So Zach, thank you for all of your work on that. Greg Satterfield, Greg has worked on a number of projects for us this summer. We've cut a lot of ribbons, but we still there's always more to do. There's always more to do, and he's got a lot of projects on his plate. But Greg, I appreciate all your work on this. And then Carl Garrison, with all the promotion that you did on this, I appreciate that as well. So with that, yeah, I think Rick really hit it on the head as far as what this means to our citizens. Really hit it on the head with what it means just to be outside. And I think we found that when we had to really escape during the COVID time, and people haven't let it go. Outside access, yes, I am a member of a gym and I go inside, but it's really great to be outside and to be able to do this in the outdoors and enjoy our park system. So I think that it is time for us to gather up here to cut the ribbon. I'm going to roll this out, but Zach, Carl, Greg, everybody from Priority Health, we want you up here for the ribbon cutting. Mayor, you're going to lead us on this, but we have plenty of scissors for folks. So I'm going to roll this out of the way. We're going to cut the ribbon.
Everybody want to join with scissors? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, cut. These guys are in great shape. It's not fair.
Yes. There you go.
I'm gonna try it.
All the way up.
Oh, holy moly. Yeah. Woo! Nice. Ready for the pole?
Oh yeah, ready for the pull.
What'd you do? 5, Brett?
I did 5. 5. 4. There you go. Can I just talk about how I'm coming off the 8 weeks of after rotator cuff surgery? Yeah. And if Carla saw this right now, I would be a dead man walking.
There you go, Brett. Come on. Oh, I can stand it. There we go.
Brett and I work out at the same gym. He's young and healthy. It's our 3rd Fit Park. It's our 2nd one with Priority Health, with kind of this, all of this equipment and everything. But it says that we have things for folks to do. We have amenities. You know, it's not just about, bars and restaurants. We talk about health, and we talk about the outdoors, and even though we're an urban area, being able to come out and get some exercise. You don't have to go and pay for an expensive gym. You can come out here at the Fit Park and do it for free.
So I'm Rick Abbott. I'm the Senior Vice President of Employer Solutions from Priority Health, a 1.3 million member Grand Rapids-based health plan supporting not only the communities across Michigan, but also now Indiana and Ohio. So a few years ago, we made the decision to partner with the National Fitness Campaign to really invest in providing equitable access to services and equipment like you see behind me that allow everyone to be able to go out and really invest in their not only physical, but mental well-being as well through movement and exercise.
We are dead in the middle of the city. So we are on South Washington, just south of Mount Hope. And this is the most accessible place in the city because we are exactly in the middle of the city. So anybody can come, whether you live on the north side or the south side, no matter where you live. Even folks from outside the city are welcome to come in and utilize the equipment because that's what this is about. It's about accessibility.
So each of these facilities have a QR code where people can download a varying number of exercises, both from easy all the way to difficult, that allow them to really tailor a personalized experience that allows them to exercise at their own pace in a way that really supports their own movement and well-being. So not everyone has the ability to get a gym membership or to go to their local YMCA or to a health club. And we want to make sure through all 4 seasons of the year, every community has equitable access to equipment and services that allow them to be able to invest in their well-being and their overall health.
Thanks everybody for checking out our newest Fit Park here in Washington Park, which soon will be Stabenow Park. Come check it out, use it. We want everyone to use this park. We expect it to be very busy. We want folks to get a sweat and to do all the exercise they can to keep themselves in the best physical health they can, and also get outside and enjoy the outside air and help with your mental health, being able to get out and just relax and check out the park and then do some working out at the new Fit Park. These are the options we have for you, for all of our residents and friends and visitors. Come check it out.